In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to raise your prices as an online coach in 3 simple steps. I want to make this very clear. This works for literally any niche, whether it's B2C or B2B. So business to consumer, selling to everyday regular people, or selling to other businesses as well. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to show you examples of why this doesn't matter. It works for dating coaches, health coaches, trading coaches, business coaches, relationship coaches, you name it, any type of coach. The principles are universal. So anything that I'm going to share with you today, keep in mind, I'll be using examples of specific types of coaches, but the principles are universal and you can apply those to your specific offer. So by the end of this video, you will learn exactly how to raise your prices in the right way, in the right order, and what you need to have in place in order to do that. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Jeremy. I've scaled an online coaching business from 0 to over 200K a month in just 8 months, and I help other people do the same. If you want to learn more, check out the main video pinned to my channel. I break down literally the whole funnel process and program, but let's get into it. So Robert is a health coach and he got a 5K paid in full sale, the highest paid in full he's ever gotten, right? Ideal client too. He was in a lot of pain, convinced that I could help him. The guy owns 3 car shops, makes 6 to 7 figures, right? Straight up said money isn't an issue and didn't hesitate to pay on the call. One of the biggest problems I see with coaches is that they get broke people onto sales calls with them. If you're talking to broke people, it's gonna be really damn hard to actually start increasing your prices and selling higher ticket, especially getting paid in fulls as well, right? We all want to collect as much cash as we can up front because cash is good. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly kind of like the steps that we walked through with Robert. Alex, same kind of thing. Alex is a dating coach. So Robert is a health coach. Alex is a dating coach. Another 5K closed yesterday. He's at 20K for the month. Zach, he's a performance coach and just got his first sale, which is sweet. So we're going to be dialing things in. How do we raise the prices, right? How do you go as a dating coach, start charging $5,000? How do you go from a health coach, start charging like 2K to start charging 5K, getting people to pay you in full on the call because money isn't an issue? I'm going to share with you the exact 3 steps that I follow and that I walk my clients through in order to actually do that and increase your prices too. I just increased mine not too long ago and pretty much follow the exact same process I'm going to lay out for you today. So let's get into it, guys. So if you view your business like a funnel, we've got the top of your funnel, we've got the middle, and we've got the bottom, right? Under here, this is kind of sending people through, and then this is like the foundation of client results. So the top half is, this is all kind of like sales and marketing, but then the bottom half is like delivery. The first step, UF, means undeniable foundations, right? Step number 1, you need to be undeniable. What does this mean? You need to have social proof that you can actually help your clients achieve the things that they want, right? Because one of the biggest objections on sales calls, one of the biggest limiting beliefs that holds people back, prevents them from actually giving you their credit card, they just don't know. Like there's a lack of certainty. There's a lack of trust. They don't know if you can actually help them. They don't know if your process works well enough. They don't know if it's going to work for them. There's all these stories that they're telling themselves in their mind right now. And by having undeniable proof that you actually are who you say you are, you can actually do what you claim you can do for them, that literally destroys those objections. And when you have that undeniable proof, then guess what? That also positions you as more of an authority figure as well. By having undeniable proof and foundations, not only are they going to see you as an authority, but it's also going to increase your perceived value in their eyes, meaning they're going to see you as higher status. And when you have higher status, you're able to charge more because it's literally undeniable. You can 100% help them. So that's number 1, right? This is the boring shit that nobody wants to talk about, but this is like one of the most important parts. Because when you have the undeniable proof, then you can dump it right back into your marketing through the top of the funnel, your middle of the funnel, and then get people at the bottom of the funnel. And if you're not too familiar with like the funnel system, go check out the main video on my channel. I literally break down this whole thing in a lot more depth. So you can go check that out if there's any confusion right now. But nonetheless, you need undeniable proof. You need to be actually good at what you do and have the evidence behind you to actually support that. Go look at my Instagram account right now at Jeremy_Pogue. Look at my story highlights of client results. You can literally scroll, keep going until your thumbs get sore. There's so many. It's literally undeniable that I can help somebody actually scale, right? Like if you're an online coach between like 5 to 30K a month, you got guys joining at 50K a month too and stuff like that. But most guys are kind of around 5 to 30 and help them scale with actual systems. It's undeniable at this point, which means I can start charging a hell of a lot more, especially when clients literally tell me, Jeremy, you're severely underselling yourself. It's all a formula. It's all a plan. Don't worry. But all right, step number 1, have undeniable proof. Boom, done. Step number 2, top the funnel. So this is a very, very, very important piece. Do not miss this. If you screw this up, your entire business will be destroyed. Chances are, if you're watching this, you probably have this destroyed, and that's why your business is not doing as well as you'd like it to be. So there's an old saying in the technology world and software: garbage in, garbage out, right? When you're writing code, if you have garbage code, then the output, the software that you make, is going to be garbage. It's going to be slow. It's going to be chunky. It's not going to be good. Exact same thing with your business and your funnel when it comes to marketing. If you put garbage in through the top of your funnel, well, guess what? Who's going to come out the bottom of your funnel on the sales calls with you? Garbage. Broke people. People that don't have money. People that are not great fits. They're not your dream customer. But guess what happens when you dial this in? Dial in your messaging, you run ads that only speak to your dream client. The ones that get the best results in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of your effort to deliver as well. The A+ clients to work with, like the absolute rock stars who become your best case studies. If you only attract those people through the top of your funnel, well, guess what? Cause and effect states that those are going to be the people that you get onto sales calls with you. So what we did with Robert, for example, he was having a really hard time because he has a big audience, right? He already has a big audience, but he came to me because he was stuck because they're all broke, and he was getting a lot of garbage in through the top of his funnel, a lot of garbage in the middle of his funnel, and he was just getting sick and freaking tired of sifting through all the garbage in the bottom of the funnel, wasting time with people that are broke. So I said, all right, brother, I got you. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to create ads that only speak to people that have money. They're doing at least $500,000 a year and above. Make 6 to 7 figures. Money isn't an issue. This does not happen by accident. This happens because of what we say in our ads and how we script out the ads together to attract the right people. Because when you have the right people coming to you, entering your funnel, you have the right people going through the middle of the funnel, getting pre-sold, letting your content warm them up, which I'll touch on in a second. Those are going to be the people that you get on sales calls with as well. And those are going to be the people that actually join the program. They pay in full, they pay more, higher prices. So then you can literally say, this was the highest paid in full I've ever gotten. And it doesn't happen by accident, right? That's how. That's step number 2. Dial in your top of funnel messaging in your ads, so that way you can actually speak only to the people that you actually want. And when you do that, you also repel the bad fits that we don't want. People that don't have money, the people that aren't great fits, that have bad attitudes, that are just not going to make great case studies. Because selfishly, I only want people in my program who I know I can get results for, so that I can just rinse and repeat case studies and client results through the rest of my marketing. Like every single one of these, I blasted these on my Instagram stories, right? I'm doing it right now because it helps me help a lot more people too. So I don't want people in my program who I can't get results for, because not only does it dilute the quality of the community, it wastes my time, it wastes their time, it wastes their money. I don't get a marketing asset from it. So it doesn't even grow my business, right? Like, I don't need your money right now. I've got enough. Trust me. It's not about that anymore. When you get past a certain point, it's a lot more than that. So that's step number 2. Boom, top of funnel, dial in your messaging in your ads to get the right people through the top. And guess what? When we got them through the top, what do we need to do? We need to warm them up. Step number 3, middle of the funnel. You need to make content and sales assets, right? So up here was ads. Down here is sales assets. You need to make sales assets that are designed to do all of the pre-selling for you. That's your middle of funnel's job. Your content should be designed to shift beliefs, to nurture, to warm up, get people to know you, like you, and trust you, so they can pay you money to help them solve the problem that they desperately have, and the money that they have because we attracted people that have money. See what I mean, guys? Every single component, every single piece of this funnel, of this puzzle, is all interrelated. If you have one piece that's broken, the whole thing is broken. Ads are not going to save you. If you run ads, it's not going to save you. I can promise you that. If you run ads, you don't know what you're doing, you're probably going to waste a lot of money. You can go look at Facebook ads library, look at my ad, try and do the same. It's not going to work. You're not going to be profitable, or at least very profitable like I am, if you just do that, because that's the easy part. You got to have everything dialed in, right? Like I don't have sales calls anymore. They're enrollment calls. I'm not there to sell you. You should already do your due diligence. Go sell yourself by looking at all my videos, my process, like the main video pinned to my channel, my client interviews. There's a playlist on my channel. You can find that. Client success stories, story highlights on my Instagram page as well. Look at my stories literally every single day. I've got them without fail. I don't use old ones. It's literally all new ones. It's fresh, right? Like this is all in just one day, right? Boom, 5K for Robert, 5K, boom, 2K. Steven's going to go to freaking town here soon, right? Nick, well, 1,500 for a 2-minute project. And then a hell of a lot more before, right? Like, selling a DM closed 2 guys he's a dating coach while on the kayak yesterday. They're super serious to change. That's what I love to see, right? Not even 90 days into the process. You messaged him yesterday, he got another 3,500 paid in full. That was like 2 guys. This was yesterday. So 2 guys yesterday, and then 1 guy yesterday. And we just like literally started working together like a month and a half ago, maybe. And he was stuck at 20K a month. And now we're blowing past that. Dylan just got his first call book for $40. Eliminates pre-qualifies on financial objections, partner objections, and timing hard. Not by accident, right? Lee, boom, another one. Kyle, another one. This is all in the same day, right? Boom. Andrew booked his first call. Fully qualified, meets all criteria. Fucking beautiful. Messaging may be on point. Still got a bunch of stuff to test out and stuff, but that's a good sign, right? Boom, another 2,200. Lee helps people produce music. Like super weird coaching offer, super unique, super niche. But guess what? Doesn't matter because it works for any niche. Principles are universal. And when you understand the principles and you do every single stage, every single step right, then that's when things are going to work for you. And guess what? Universal principles, when you understand them, that's all I teach in my program. They never go out of style. They're evergreen. Platforms change, algorithms change, ad managers and shit change. Principles don't. When you understand principles, I'm confident I can scale literally any business on this planet because I understand the funnel and the principles behind everything so well. Tying this all together, guys, bring this all back down to earth. Lots of theory, right? 3 steps. You need undeniable foundations and proof that you're actually good at what you do, because then that increases the perceived value in your prospects' eyes, making them more likely to pay you more money. Top of funnel. You need to dial in your messaging in your ads to only attract the right people that actually have money and have a lot of money so they can actually afford to pay you a lot of money as well. And then your middle of funnel, your content should be designed to pre-sell, shift beliefs, destroy objections. So that way you get the right people, you're rewiring their brain, and then they have no other option but to pay you money and to work with you. That's how you do a lot of the pre-selling. And when they're sold, you can start charging way more. So if we kind of put this into a bit of a timeline here too, it's like, this is kind of what it looks like. It's like at the start, you got to kind of eat shit for a little bit, but it's going to look like this. You got to build undeniable proof. So this is kind of like step 1 right here, right? You got to build undeniable proof, charge probably less than what you're worth to kind of just like get out the kinks. And then from there, once you kind of like make a bunch of sales, sign a bunch of clients, start stacking case studies, then you can transition into phase 2, which is like top of funnel. Now you're getting the right people in. So now you can start, now that like nothing else changed, you're just getting the right people on calls, have money, right? So you can still do a lot of hard selling, stuff like that, right? It's still like very much so like one-to-one selling, right? It's just you and a prospect on a call, you're selling them. And then phase 3 is beautiful because when you get to this point, you literally charge whatever the hell you want because it's undeniable at this point. Nobody can even question what you do and how you get results. I'm starting to see this right now too. This kind of selling is one to many. When you dial in everything in your sales assets, like that just does all the pre-selling for you. You make a sales asset one time and it just blasts it. Like this is real leverage. You're just selling to many people many times behind the scenes. So then you don't have to take a million sales calls. You only take sales calls with people that are going to buy. My closing rate's like 75% since January right now. It's not by accident, right? I can actually enjoy life. I can make over $200,000 a month and enjoy life and work like 4 hours a day, and have fun and help my clients get literally insane results. You don't have to work like a dog when you do things right in the right step, in the right stage, in the right order. So first, you need undeniable proof. You have to be good at what you do. You have to have case studies. And then once you do, you gotta get the right people coming to you in the top of the funnel that have money. So you gotta dial in your message to do that. And then finally, build sales assets to nurture the pre-sell the living hell out of them. So that way they want to actually pay you money. They come inbound to you, they're ready to go. Like nowadays, half my sales are DM closes. That's because of this. It's not by accident. I don't even have to have a sales call. The first time I ever talked to these guys are like literally inside the program on the onboarding call where I help them script out their ad, right? Aside from that, it's just like in the DMs, asking some qualifying questions, make sure they're actually a good fit and I can actually help them. So yeah, but anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Super simple 3 steps on how to raise your prices. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any questions or if this was helpful. If you guys like these kind of videos too, let me know, because I'm literally just telling you exactly what we did for all of these guys and how you can also start raising your prices as well and start signing more clients, pay you more money to get better results in a shorter amount of time. Because guess what? The more you pay attention to. So the more you charge, the more your clients pay you, the more bought in and financially invested and emotionally invested they are to working with you too. They're gonna be a lot more bought into the process, a lot more committed to the process, a lot more likely to actually do the work, do the boring things for a lot longer and get way better results and way better case studies that you can use in your marketing to get a lot more people, to help a lot more people out as well. So there you go. If you're ready to pay and you're actually scaling, booking that call, links in the description here as well, or you can message me on Instagram. But aside from that, appreciate you guys. Lots of love. See you in the next one. Bye.